Hello and welcome to another night in Mansfield. We come back to you about a week and a half after the events of the previous night. Rowan Shop has been closed to all visitors, as she will not be able to join us, but tonight again we have Remy once more gracing us with his presence. Remy, how are you feeling after the attempted attack on you?
Yes, quite, Pip. I believe some gumbo is needed to calm my nerves.
Mira, the fire that burns your painting, the art of the colors of fall still burn hot under your skin. How are you feeling?
I am taking a brief step back from the revenge plans. I'm still angry, but I'm still feeling really bad about nearly killing.
You cut out there at the end.
Uh, I'm taking a bit of a step back to maybe collect myself, be a bit more organized. After nearly killing a innocent bystander.
All right. Francis, you have agreed to meet up with your cousin, but also have put out word for just to get people's theories on stuff. How are you looking forward to today?
Well, I'm not really looking forward to meeting with my cousin, whom I have known for all my entire life, but it's had to happen eventually. Although really am wondering how my uh, hashtag vampire stories posted is if anything is getting fun things there.
And finally, Jacques, you wanted you are now thrown into this mess of people and schemes, not really knowing what to make of it all, right?
I would say yes to a point, but at the same time, I mean, you know, been doing this a while. It's all kind of crazy stuff, and maybe not quite on this level, but it's not, super like crazy. It's something that at least I'm somewhat used.
Well, all right then. So we will begin tonight. Let me take a quick gander at my notes. We will begin tonight with Francis. You had put out trying to use what little fame you have started accumulating in circles amongst the occult to try and get vampire stories. You don't get a lot because you're not quite active on Instagram or Twitter yet, though that is starting to change. And a few joke photos show up of I'm a vampire, look at my selfie, there's no picture there. No one in the picture anyway. Somehow they managed to get it so that the phone is floating.
Damn kids.
But one of you also decided to check into a local occult shop, right?
Did did that get me anything?
Well, let's go to the occult shop. You head to a small place on Walnut and I'm trying to think of Bowman actually. Just a small hole in the wall sort of shop. The pungent smell of different incense permeates through your nose, and it is kept dark in there. Not so dark you can't really see the products, but it's dark enough you don't need your sunglasses if you don't want them.
Oh, well, this is very nice.
Around the store, you have your standard sort of things that you would expect in the cult shop. Magic spells for dummies, that sort of thing. But behind the counter are some older looking tomes.
Oh, goody. I'm gonna kind of want to take a look at those.
When you first enter, there doesn't seem to be anyone tending the shop. But as you approach the counter, someone pops out from the back room. Excuse me.
Oh, hi. Hey.
It is a young woman. She has her hair bleached out, white. She looks kind of familiar to you, actually.
Oh. Oh, dude. Feel like I've seen you somewhere. Where have I seen you?
You came to the Phoenix that one night, didn't you?
To the where? Sorry.
It's to the brewery down on Main. I remember because
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
you were totally standing out like a sore thumb. Couldn't quite figure out what you wanted to do or anything.
That sounds exactly like something I would do. Yes.
Oh, what? Can I help you with something?
Yeah. I'm just looking around for stuff about, spooky stuff.
When you say spooky, you mean like horror novels? Because this isn't quite the place for that.
No, not like. I'm talking about uh, thinking about like, monsters and like I don't know, maybe.
Wait, are
So,
you with
hmm?
Willow and Magnolia's group?
I mean, I know them.
They've been
We've hung out a couple times.
they've been trying to talk to me get me to talk to them for a while. I mean, how closely related are you to those two?
We have a mutual acquaintance or mutual friend. We see each other every once in a while.
Gotcha. No, I came to one of the meetings once and I kind of stick in the back. I don't really want to be there, but I figure I might get to know the demographic. Also, my boss here tells me I have to go to them.
Yeah, I kind of get dragged to them myself, but yeah, I know them. We're acquainted. We're not. I wouldn't say we're real close.
Okay. Well, what'd you aim for? I mean, you said you're looking for monster stuff. That still sounds like you want a can't say that word. Horror novel sort of thing.
No, I'm thinking. If you got anything like on like I don't know, any paranormal hauntings or like sightings of creepy stuff, like, I don't know, vampires, werewolves, something along those lines.
I don't know what you've been having, man. If you think you've been seeing this stuff, but here, let me.
I didn't say that.
She
I'm
comes from
just saying,
behind the
like, I'm
counter
interested.
and she points you over into the local sighting section, and there is actually a map of Ohio. It's like this is anything
Oh,
that's been registered in Ohio in the last. I think it was last updated in 2017. Is this what you're looking for?
I'm gonna go take a look at that. See if there's anything around Mansfield.
There is, actually. There is one notification for there being definitely a haunting in in Mansfield. There's also a what is quoted to be a Bigfoot sighting down in Perrysville.
Huh. Yeah, something along these lines, I guess. Are there like records of is there like a record of this, or is this just the only thing they got about it?
Sorry for my distraction. I'm actually trying to find my copy. This is the best one I have, honestly. There's no written record. Each one's independently sourced, but any source for where these sightings are, you can find online.
Oh, okay.
If you want that, it'd be like $6.88 before tax. Is there anything else you're looking for?
Yeah. Before you showed up, I was actually looking at some of the stuff you had behind the counter over there. It had some interesting looking stuff back there. I wonder if I could flip through them, see if they're relevant to my interests.
I mean, you can try, but most of them aren't even written in English.
Neat. Oh, well, I'd like to take a look at them anyway.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one that's in a Germanic language. I can't promise. I don't know anything that any of these say. So she seemingly just pulls off at random one of the books and flips through it. Just be careful, it is really old and a collector's piece.
Oh, duly noted. I'll be very careful.
So as you open it up, the pages crackle with age. The ink looks in places like it's been worn out, but aside from that, it's actually in relatively good condition. The pages actually look to be handwritten, though.
Oh, this is real old school.
If it weren't for the fact it was in a different language, it's even hard to make out one letter from the next because of the calligraphy that is used in it. Do you have any languages on sheet aside from English?
It does not look that way.
Yeah, you can't understand a word of this. And I will have to find that map on another day. This is the heavy duty stuff. If you know what you're looking for and can do the digging for it, you're going to find it here.
I'm just gonna be staring intently at the pages, acting like I know what I'm doing. Yes, this appears to be written in some manner of language.
Well, I should hope it was written in a language. It looks like it was written in a language.
They have taken the bridge and second hall. We cannot get out.
One moment, please. I have to make a roll for that one.
Oh no, it's a jape.
I'm throwing a brick at you.
Don't do that. There's a computer in the way.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I
Moria
default
wasn't
to.
it?
Yeah, I default to jokes when I don't know what.
I was about to say, you don't know what the hell you're reading, do you?
Not a bit, no. Do you have any idea what language this is?
I got nothing.
Cool. Yeah, me neither.
I'm pretty sure this is the
Okay.
reason why not Rowan, but Willow and Magnolia have been wanting to talk to me, though. It's because of these books.
Really? All right. Well. All right. Well, this doesn't really. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry to waste your time on that one. So I'm gonna
Not
scoot
at
the
all.
book back over to her.
Not at all.
This-
If you can learn a way to make heads or tails of it, I would be interested. And come back to the brewery. If I'm working on me.
You cut out for a minute there. What was that?
Oh, she's just next time I'm working, if you're there, I'll give you got a free drink. One of the shots more than an actual drink, but it's something.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'll have to swing by sometime.
Definitely do. See you around. Oh, did you want that map?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'd like that. Gonna
Okay, so with tax, it comes out to about $8, which is
I'm
nothing
gonna
for your level of resource.
I'm gonna hand her a 10.
She hands you the change, gives you a receipt, and you now have the haunted map of Ohio.
Spooky scary.
Skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Can read all about shrieking skulls that shock my soul.
Anyway,
Amon.
so we're gonna shift cameras over to. We're gonna shift over to Mira. You there?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right now, I am organizing a little movie night with Rose.
With Rowan.
I said Rose.
Oh, Rose. Okay, so you cut out there at the last syllable. What movie are you planning to watch?
Oh, whatever she wants. It's been so long, and I've been so hard at work and caught up in so many things. I just haven't spent much time with.
Well, right now it's about, we're going to say about 2 in the afternoon, so it's not night yet. Rose looks at you as you're trying to decide the movies. Sophia, it's a nice day out. I don't want to spend all time inside.
Fine, fine. What do you want to do?
You need to disconnect. Like, let's get out of the city for a little bit, away from your phone. You've been on edge and you won't tell me why.
Fine, we're gonna come back tonight, though, right?
Yes, let's get her out a bit today. There's a
All right.
wonderful state park over in Perrysville.
All right. For a few hours.
Get some fresh air. It'll help. Do you want any of your other friends that you made to come along with you?
No. I think it's just gonna be me and her today.
No, she was asking you that.
If we've spent so much time with so many other people, just come on.
Okay. So, she's going to get herself together. She's wearing some decently active clothing. Some more hardier tennis shoes, as it were. She looks you over. What are you going to be wearing?
Something slightly active, but still moderately fashionable. I want to insist that we take one good picture, right before we go, and I'll put down my phone for the whole.
Alright, we can take a selfie, but then the phone stays here. I'll have mine on me in case we need to contact someone.
All right. And we take it, and I put.
And because we did not do this last game, what are your tags?
Hashtag besties, hashtag girls day out, hashtag sunny day, hashtag.
What was that last hashtag? Mira, we lost you again.
Hello?
What was that last hashtag?
It was blessed, of course.
Just making sure. So, you get into your car, into her car, and she takes you down through off Tremble and then Lexington Avenue, Route 66, Possum Run. And if you had your phone on you, you would learn that you slowly will no longer have a phone service out here. She takes the back winding roads through a relative countryside, past Malabar Farm, past Pleasant Hill, into Perrysville, and then through it. You have officially lost cell phone range, even on her phone. How are you feeling?
Since I don't have my phone at all, I'm a bit lacking for things to do. Mostly just picking things up in her car and fidgeting.
Well, pretty shortly you see a sign that says Mohican State Park. Gorge Overlook, this way. Gorge Overlook and Covered Bridge in one direction, and then the Pleasant Hill Dam going a different one. She turns towards the Gorge Overlook and Covered Bridge. I'm actually going to try and quickly find a picture of the Gorge Overlook to post in the chat, because I totally didn't plan that. So, Sophia, how are you with heights?
I'm not bad.
Well, there is a fire tower that is just excellent to climb up to just underneath the cabin, and you can get a wide view of the entire area.
It sounds perfect.
So that'll be our first stop. And sure enough, there are even signs to the fire tower. It's about 100 feet up. Bright red wooden stairs. But as you climb up on this clear day, you can actually get a very beautiful view for miles out. You can actually see where Mansfield was. The wind is strong here, though. Any commentary on this?
I think I'm going to kind of put my arm in her arm to steady myself and just kind of laugh a little bit.
As you get closer to the top, you can no longer walk side by side, climb side by side. Someone has to take point.
I'll let her go ahead.
So she'll climb all the way to the top and sit right underneath the box, as it were, and invite you to sit just below her.
Just what?
Just below her.
All right.
The view is breathtaking. And right now I'm trying to upload something else for you. But there's also various sorts of graffiti on the railing.
Oh, what kind?
Well, there's some. It ranges though from quotes to symbols. Can I get a perception of occult look uh, from you?
I'm sorry, a what?
Perception occult. All right, one symbol kind of jumps out to you. I'm also going to upload it before showing to you. You can tell how very poorly planned I was. But if you hadn't spotted it, if it didn't kind of stand out to you, it'd look very similar to just kind of scratches. So I'm actually having, you know what, I'm just going to draw it, so. Y'all see my blank slate here?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry about. There's a little more flourish to it than that, but that's the symbol you see.
Do I have any idea what it might mean?
No, but based off your role, you know you need to remember this somehow.
Hey, Rose, let me see your phone for a second.
Why?
Look, it's pretty. I mean, it's just a quick picture, just to remember the trip, all right?
All right. She hands you her phone.
I'm going to take a picture of that and then sneakily take a picture of her too.
Okay. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. She's enjoying the view, but just after you take a picture of her, she's gonna be like, "Okay, let's get going. It's this isn't even the main attraction yet."
Oh, all right, you lead.
I mean, you gotta go down first, at least to the to the next landing. Then I can lead.
Fine, fine.
So, as she, as you go down, you don't notice any more symbols like that. And that was the only one. Seems kind of an odd place for it, but as you go down and get back into the gorge, she says, "Okay, now we need to go to the gorge overlook. That is a great view just of the entire valley of Mohican. And since I'm driving, you can just consider yourself hostage to where I want to go right now." She takes you to a place, and that is the view that you get. If you see the handout I just showed you.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's the view you get there. Do you want to give me another one of those rolls, though?
Another perception occult?
Yep. One success. You see some more scratchings, this time in the stone itself, but I'm not really sure about it. Maybe it's something, maybe it's nothing. This one you don't feel like you need to save as much as you did the last one. Because that's kind of what it looks like. Someone just scratched 3 times into the stone.
I just go back to enjoying the view then.
Alright. And while she's enjoying the view, Remy,
Yes.
how is your evening going?
I'm at the casino doing things, business things.
What sort of business things?
Oh, watching the operations and the people gamble and spend their money at my machines.
Do you have anything you're looking to do tonight? Well, today, really.
Mm, I need to call Francis.
Okay. Francis, as you are
Hello.
leaving the store, you get a call. Which phone number do you use, Remy?
The casino's phone.
No, which of his phone numbers?
I don't know. I didn't know he had multiple phone numbers.
He does. He has a business phone that you've used
Call his
before.
personal phone.
Okay. You get a call on your personal phone from an unknown number.
I'm gonna let it go to voicemail because I don't answer the phone if it's unknown.
What's your voicemail?
Yes, quite, Pip, Francis, my dear boy. Yes, this is Remy. I need you to call me in your earliest convenient. Yes, quite, Pip, thank you. Yes.
You have one new voice message.
Damn it, that probably means it's important. So I gotta listen to the voicemail.
Yes, quite, Pip.
Oh god. I guess I'm calling him.
Yes, hello.
This is Francis.
Yes, quite, it's Remy. How you doing?
Well, I suddenly got a massive headache. What's up?
Ooh, take some Advil. Yes, quite, Pip. I need your services. Yes.
What kind of services?
I need you to transport someone.
Someone? To where?
Yes. You ever been to New Orleans?
No.
Well, you're going.
You want me to drive someone to New Orleans?
Yes.
You know, I mostly just do local stuff. You heard that part, right?
Yes, but will a new van be sufficient for payment?
Uh, just a new van? Just how for what? How long does it take to drive to New Orleans from here?
The drive is approximately 12 hours.
New
Don't ask
van
why I
for.
know that.
Well, I figured you
Remember.
know that because you've done it.
Yes.
But so I'm gonna just like So a new van for driving somebody to New Orleans and then coming back.
And back. And back. Yes, quite.
I mean, I'll have to see if I mean, I do have other work. I'll have to see if I can clear up time to do that job.
I mean, you'll be able to do that job, your stuff while on the road. Yes, quite.
Depends on what other people have for me. I still have meetings with other people coming up. I have to see what they want done.
Yes, well, I already told the mayor about it, and he's okay with you postponing your
So,
job for him in the
oh
meantime.
God, you told you. Yeah, what? I haven't even agreed to this one yet. We'll make okay. Well, okay. Um. Okay. How about we meet up and we can discuss the job in person. And I'll see how I feel about it then.
Yes, quite, pip. Come to the casino.
Okay. All right. I'll come to the casino.
At this time of day, it's actually kind of quiet. There are a few people. These are the sort of people you'd see at the bar in the middle of the day. Only they're at the casino instead.
Okay.
They are the bread and butter of the casino, not the high rollers.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can locate a Mr. Remy.
I'm in the office.
But do I know where the office is?
Do you have someone greet him?
I mean, they have the person that checks ID at every casino.
So you do have someone come up and greet him.
Yes.
So a gentleman in a half suit, so he's wearing the slacks, a vest, but not a jacket. Checks your ID, Francis. Come with me.
ID checker man.
No, that's him.
Hey, you leave Steve Copenhagen alone.
This is not Steve Copenhagen. This is one of your more professional workers, not just someone you have at the door.
No, Steve Bud Light.
Anyway,
Mr. Bud Light.
come with me. Mr.
Yep.
LeBeau is waiting for you in his office. I will take you there.
Thank you, sir.
He takes you to an elevator, swipes his key card, and with a small touch of the button goes up to the office level. Knocks on the door, nods to Marcus. Mr. LeBeau, your guest has arrived.
Yes, quite, pip. Bring him in, please.
The door opens into a luxurious but dark office with Remy sitting
Oh.
before a wide window.
All right, I'm gonna approach and just say, "It's like, all right, I'm here. Let's talk."
Yes, have a seat. Would you like something to drink? Or a cigar? Yes, quite, pip.
No, thank you.
Yes, quite. So, I need you to go to New Orleans. Yes, quite, pip. During Mardi Gras.
All right. To do what exactly?
Take someone, let them have fun. You have fun, of course. And after Mardi Gras over, you come back. Yes, quite, pip.
Who am I taking?
Why, me, of course.
Oh God. 12 hours in the room with this man. That's not. I'm not saying that, by the way. It's like, you want me to drive you to New Orleans?
Yes.
You couldn't get a plane or something? I mean, you're you're loaded.
Yes, quite. I have a fear of heights.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Is the window he's looking out overlooking a casino or something?
Yes, it is.
No, it's looking outside.
Oh, it is looking outside?
Oh. I
How
mean,
many
like
how
near
many
the window.
how many floors up are we?
3.
So you're I just kind of like so you're fine with this height but not plane?
Yes, quite. Traumatized as a child, you see. Yes.
Uh-huh.
You get a new van with whatever quirks you want with it. Yes, quite. And color, because yours is. They have it in videos on Safety Town, my boy. Yes, quite. Pip.
Okay, I'm choosing to ignore that. So why exactly what I mean, what's stopping you from taking a bus? Why me?
Marcus, can you leave the room, please?
So, Marcus closes the door, steps out, and closes the door behind him.
I'll be honest with you, my boy. Yes. I feel quite threatened as of late. I have to look over my shoulder quite often. Yes.
Why is that?
Well, I'm sure you heard of my poor comrade who almost got blown up in my car.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on the news a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, quite. It happened the same night that I burned the fake painting as a poor joke, I do admit.
It it seemed a bit bit of an off-color joke, yeah.
Yes, and I do mean to apologize to her next time I see her. I bought 3 prints, you see, since she wouldn't let me buy the other one. I only
Huh.
found out later that night that it was stolen. Damn shame. Yes, quite peep.
I bet that was awkward.
Indeed, I apologize heavily if anyone took offense. It was a poor joke at a poor time. Yes, quite. So I'm looking to make it up to people.
All
And
right.
I trust you over everyone else at the moment. Yes. Peep.
Okay. Well, how much time do I have to consider this job offer?
We leave in the morning.
Oh God. Okay. You know what?
Mardi Gras isn't
Sure.
for like 10 months.
Shut up, Jared. You said we could time hop.
I wasn't time
Mardi
hopping
Gras now
that
next week.
hard.
Mardi Gras next week, boys.
Does
In 12
Francis
hours.
know what Mardi Gras is, though?
I mean, they always do stuff.
Yeah, they're always doing stuff. I won't argue that. But, Francis, go ahead and, since this is quite short notice and you're talking to someone you really don't want to be, I'm going to need a wits and I'm trying to think what a good one is. Streetwise. Wits and Streetwise. Difficulty 6, but you do not have Streetwise, so it's difficulty 7.
Oof.
Mardi Gras is sometime between, is in the spring, warmer months, spring, summertime. It could be this next coming week.
All right. Okay, fine. I guess we're driving to fucking New Orleans then.
Boy. Yes. Don't insult my hometown.
I apologize. This is just a little bit sudden.
Yes, and Marcus.
So,
take him to the tuxedos and get him fitted for a nice suit. Yes, yes, quite people
Wait, what?
can't have him.
yes, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
This way, Master
And
Volo.
it's on the house.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Alright, he's gonna go with Marcus, I guess.
Sorry about that. Okay. And
You
we
wanna
are
call
going to shift
Jacques?
cameras over to Jacques. Hello, Jacques.
Hi. Are you gonna ask what Jacques is doing?
Yeah, but I also have a slight idea of what you want to do. And I can tell you, you got a lead. It's a small job, nothing too big, but keep you busy, keep you on your toes.
Go ahead. Why not?
One of your friends within the underground is looking to set up some sort of relationship with the police force in Mansfield. You happen to know someone on both sides, but you haven't established yourself as a good middle person between the two. And this would be a good place to do that.
Okay, well that actually works out because I was thinking about going to the police station and asking like my contacts if they need anything because it's good to always make nice with your police buddies. So, do we want to just take it at the police station then, and or do we want to take it with the underground contact and then go to the police?
They know of kind of not a neutral territory, but it's as close as they're going to get to a neutral territory. The park is North Lake Park. There is a pond that they refer to as the lake, a gazebo, and it's the start of the B&O bike trail in Mansfield. Your underground contact wishes to meet with someone who is more disposed to talking to people about a quarter mile out of the park on the trail.
Wait, so am I meeting up with my underground contact there then? Is that what's going on?
And bringing a friend. So we will start with you trying to reach out to the police force. How would you like to go about this?
Okay, I'm going to give my police contact a call then. Do I have multiple or do I just have like one or like a few, but like one?
You have, based off your backgrounds, your police contact that you have is someone. He's one of the. I don't want to say accountants, but one of the people that watch the night shift at the prison. So one of the prison guards.
Wait, prison guards and police forces are totally different. I'm confused.
For the sake of World of Darkness, they are categorized in the same group.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure how that works since they have different uniforms and perform different jobs, and you can't like prisons are long term. You'd have to have someone constantly there versus police force, which is like a totally different thing.
Jace. Please. For the sake of
Okay, I'll.
World of Darkness, they are seen under they fall under the same aegis of police influences.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, I guess, give them just a call then.
Alright, so you call him up. Yeah, who is this?
Hey, this is Jacques.
Jacques who?
Jacques, your friend.
What time is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, Jacques, hi.
Hey there, I have a proposal for you.
What's up?
See, I have a contact that would like to get in touch with you, and I think that this could be a really beneficial relationship for the both of you if you can, you could just find a time and we could all meet up and, all talk about our different ideas of how we might want to work together and such.
So when you say find a time, what time are you expecting this meetup to happen? Because I'm sure someone's already reached out for you.
I'm trying to think of like a good time because he works night shifts.
Yes, he does. And it's approximately 2 in the afternoon.
I was thinking perhaps this afternoon before your shift, and then we could just, meet up in a park and, you know, get some information exchange. That way, it's not the middle of the night, so it's not because you work and it's more suspicious when you're meeting in a park in the middle of the night. And in the morning, it's more runners, so in the evening would be a better, more convenient time for everyone, I think.
Alright. Tell our friend 4:30. Where do I need to be?
I don't remember the park that you said, Jared,
North Lake
to be
Park.
honest. Oh. So let's say around 4:30, North Lake Park, by the path.
Alright. Should I look for you by the gazebo or on the head of the trail?
Halfway in between the two.
Alright. Yeah, I'll be there.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
We're going to actually time skip up to that point because I've not been giving you any attention. And it is 6:30. You're waiting there and a cruiser does pull in. Kills the engine. And in his uniform comes the officer. Because they are still officers, I do know that. That is your contact. Hey, Jacques. Do you still need that report that you put from a few days ago?
Yeah, that actually would be really helpful.
Alright, we're gonna have to work out a deal with that. The investigators are being a bit snippy with that. So, we're gonna have to talk about that later. Lead the way. Also, send a mess. Also, just so that things seem on the level, make sure that your friend knows that he's in good hands and no harm would come to him, despite what it may seem.
Okay. So she leads him to meet up with her contact and uh, introduces them and then lets them talk about the.
Do you send a pre-warning text?
Oh yes, I do. Sorry.
Cool. What does the text say?
Says, hey, just to let you know, my contact and I are headed your way. he is in uniform, so act accordingly. But uh, he can be trusted. He has my back, and you're safe talking to us. No worries there.
All right. So he, you guys walk up, and as you get close to him, your underground contact stiffens up. Over your shoulder from your police contact, you hear, Mansfield PT, hands in the air! And you witness what looks to be a full-on sting operation just between this guy and your contact. Your underground contact is not happy with how this seems to go. Do you give him any sort of indication he should relax? And that is covered.
I guess I'm confused personally because I don't know what's going on, like out of character, and I have no idea.
Contact is being established, is what's going on out of character. You've seen this sort of thing happen before.
Is this like a real arrest, or is this so it is like a legit sting operation? Is that what's going on? Or you like I don't even.
Give me a Wit Street Wise roll then. Difficulty 6, unless you have no Streetwise, but I think you do. Awesome. So, you know this is not a real arrest. This is being faked for the sake of getting them to a secure place where they can talk.
Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. So I'm pressing lots of letters. So basically she's just gonna like kind of like I'm trying to think of how to word it. She's gonna kind of signal him just by kind of like pushing her hand down like in the air, kind of like calm down, relax, it's okay, and kind of like tilting her head like just play cool. Like I don't know if that makes any sense or.
Sure, I get what you're going for, but let's see if he gets what you're going for. Can you please give me a manipulation persuasion roll?
Yes. I'm having a hard time finding the person.
Hang on, let me check what it is, because it might not be called persuasion. I'm just used to that from D&D. Yep, that is because there is no persuasion skill. Let me check then. We'll go with manipulation and leadership here.
Difficulties.
Yes. One success. Uh, he, he's struggling a bit. He's not sure what's going on. He doesn't, but he sees the look in your eyes like, I, I guess, but I swear to God, if you set me up, I am going to kill your ass. The police officer drops a note for you to pick up.
She kind of like shrugs in the like how he was reacting. And she's like, I did my best, whatever. He'll figure it out soon. And then she goes and she very subtly picks up the note. And
Just says, "Come over to the penitentiary in an hour. You'll be paying the bail," quote unquote.
okay, so she's just gonna subtly slip the note in her pocket, and then she's gonna go to her car and drive around for a little bit, and then go to the penitentiary.
Yep. You are checked in as normal. Oh, sorry, I should have noted. Side note: there was an order for cheap Chinese food, just to make you a little more legit. No, there isn't. Never mind. So you're checked in. You say that you're here to go through and get someone released from custody. Nothing major. The charge wasn't even nothing more than a misdemeanor. It's just disorderly conduct, that sort of thing. Your underground contact is a little grumpy, but still kind of relieved to see you.
Okay, so she is just gonna go through the appropriate channels until she meets up with her contact.
Mm-hmm. His stuff is returned to him, and with a small apology of the inconvenience to you, you're able to lead him out. Do you let him ride in your car? Considering his vehicle is not here?
So just okay, I guess does that mean that they already talked and like established everything, and so I'm basically just picking up my contact?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. So she's just gonna call him a cab actually, and like pay for the cab to get back to his car.
Okay, do you wait with him for the cab then?
Yes.
Fuck, man, you could have warned me he was going to arrest me.
Honestly, I had no idea. Like, he works however he wants to work. I mean, it worked, right? You got the contact, right?
Yeah, we'll get our boys taken care of. We'll get
Well, I
you
guess.
taken care of. It's just, man, he did a good citizen arrest there. Ow.
Yeah, well, with any luck, that'll be expunged here, so that won't even
Oh, it's not even
be
touching
up.
my record. It's not even touching my name.
Good. See, it'll all work out. We got this.
Yep. Good news to Mansfield, aren't you, Jacques?
Yeah, somewhat. I've only been here a few weeks. Why?
Is there anything you need? I mean, you did set up this contact for us. You acted as a mediator, found a guy that would be willing to talk to us. What do you need?
Right now, I think I'm all set, but I'll keep you in mind if that sounds reasonable.
You're not needing some information on people, money, anything?
I don't suppose you know anything about the herbal tea shop and some of the people that regularly there, do you?
You mean the one up on Main and Park Ave?
I
Yes.
believe so, yes. The one with the books and the tea.
Grimalkin's place, yeah. I don't know anything right offhand, but let me do some digging. I'll get some information to you in a few hours.
Okay,
Somebody's gotta know what's up.
do you know anything about that car bombing that happened by chance?
No. No one in my circles has taken any claim on it. Hell, no, didn't even look like street activity. Someone knew what. It was too reckless in a way, but also very good. The extra explosion there, that was caused by an accelerant thrown into what little fire there would have been from the initial bang.
Fair enough, fair enough. I can do my own digging on that. Well, we'll be in touch, she says as the cab pulls.
Alright, see you around, Jacques.
See you around.
So, we're going to go back in time as Mira and Rose, not Mira, but Sophia and Rose are now going to be leaving the park. Well, don't want to leave the park yet. Do you want to leave the park yet? After hiking for a few hours?
No, the sun's just starting to go down. It's gorgeous here.
So you want to head back up to the Gorge Overlook?
We can make it before it gets dark.
Yeah, we can totally do that. So as you head back to the Gorge Overlook, and it's very easy. Only ones that had the idea to come here. There's a couple people that some of them looked like they were dressed to be out in the woods all day. Some of them just look like they've been out in the woods all day, if that distinguishment makes sense. A group together that on a but they do as you get when you
I'm sorry, what?
Rose feels a little uneasy because of the number. She has never seen this kind of group together. They just
Well,
kind of
I
put
take
her
her.
off.
I take her by the hand and I pull her to the front. I want to take a second look at those little scratches.
Alright. Well, actually, where those scratches are, those people are there.
And there's like a lot.
There's about 6 people in all.
Well, I pull her as close as we can get, and maybe try to make them a little. Try to stand a little too close to them, and see her out.
Okay. So, the group that was there just kind of they seem to shy away from you a little bit, but more. Actually, give me a wits animal Ken. You can't quite place how they're moving back. It does look kind of animalistic, but you don't know in what way it feels animalistic.
I tried talking to one of them. It's so nice out, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Is he one of the ones that looks dressed for all day, or like he just spent all day in regular clothes?
He looks rather that he's been in and around the woods all day. His clothing is torn and a bit poor.
Did you come here just for this?
Uh, yeah, you could say that. I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm just saying hi.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Are you
hi.
all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just don't get much contact outside of my gang here.
Right. Right. Well, it's great to meet you. I'm sorry I didn't catch.
That's 'cause I didn't actually give it, but nor did you give me your name. So in exchange,
Sure, sure. My name's Avant.
Clyde. I'd shake your hand, but kind of looks at it. It's covered in dirt and grime. Don't think you want to shake this hand.
I kind of look at the stone. Are you an artist, Clyde?
Not especially. Why do you ask?
Did you not make these?
No, no, that was some time ago. One of the older friend of ours, kind of, you could say, the last generation of our little gang here, set down that symbol. Just kind of
Oh,
those of us who come to this place could recognize each other, having that common thread.
right, right. Uh, can I try to commit the symbol to memory just at all?
Uh, Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence is what?
Intelligence occult. You can remember this symbol. It's a very easy symbol to remember.
Well, Clyde, I hope you and your friends have a really, really great night. And I'll put my arm around Rose and drag her away.
Say, Yvonne. If I got that name right,
Yes?
I'm terrible with names. Any of you ever dream of running in the wilds, free like an animal? Either of you?
Hasn't everyone?
Yeah, I guess. Sure, never mind. I forget I asked.
Of course.
Kind of
Well, I'll
turns back
see
with.
you later.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Turns back with his group. Sophia, why'd you talk to them?
It's called being friendly, Rose.
Maybe, but I don't know. They make me uncomfortable. I do want to
Yes,
see
they're a bit strange.
the sunset, but I don't want to see it here. I don't know of a better place to see it. Can we stand over at that other one? I know the view's not quite as good, but be away from them.
Whatever you wish.
And sure enough, there is a beautiful sunset there. You are deprived of the better view because of Rose's discomfort. But it's still something worth noting. Alright. As she says as the sun finally dips below the horizon before it's really gotten dark. Now, what movie did you want to watch?
Have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days?
Not in a while. We can do that.
Excellent, excellent.
And she will drive you guys back to Mansfield. Remy and Francis, you two were still in a discussion when we left. No, actually. Francis, you were being fitted for a suit.
Oh, good.
Have you ever had anything tailor-made for you?
Me personally or Francis?
You personally.
Yes.
Okay, so you know how well they measure you out.
Uh-huh.
What's Francis's reaction to being measured out that well?
He is not thrilled at being scrutinized so closely. And he's just like, okay, just maybe if I ignore it, it'll go away.
They do try to get you to take off your sunglasses. It is a brightly lit studio room that they're doing this in.
Please do not. I have a condition. I don't do well with bright lights.
Alright, fine. And they continue measuring you out. It does make you a bit uncomfortable, but eventually it opens up. You are fitted with the best suit that Francis now owns.
Well, isn't that all kinds of fancy?
Remy, was there any other instructions for dealing with Francis?
Nope.
Okay, well, after you have the suit in a small case, in a small box, you are released back into the world. What do you do?
First things first, I'm gonna text shit, I'm blanking on the name. I'm sorry, I'm blanking
Sophia?
on yeah, Sophia. I'm gonna text Sophia like Remy's sweeping away, even me away on a job. That this is he's telling me to. He's taking me to. He's telling me I'm driving him to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
You get no response.
She always has her phone. What the hell? Do I have Rose's number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna so I'm gonna text Rose and be like, hey, does Sophia have her phone? Try to get a hold of her. No,
Rose
and nothing.
hands Sophia the phone. Hey, can you tell him that you don't have your phone on you? I'm driving. I don't want to be that driver.
Of course.
It is a text from Francis asking if you have your phone.
Hey Francis, it's actually Sophia. Rose made me leave it at home, girls' day out and all that. Oh, is everything
I'm gonna text her and say, you know who just gave me a job, and I'm driving him to New Orleans.
all capitals and you took it?
He didn't exactly give me a choice.
You always have a choice.
He was incredibly insistent.
You're taking him away.
I'm driving him there and back.
When will you be back?
He said when Mardi Gras ends.
Do I know when Mardi Gras ends?
How much high society do you have?
I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 4. Does the first little thing count as 1 or 0?
1.
So, 4.
You know when Mardi Gras is. It is about 10 months away.
Francis, there is no Mardi Gras.
What?
Francis, it's not till like next year.
Oh, son of a bitch! Either he's confused or I'm stupid, and I think it's both.
I don't think he's confused. Do not take him.
I feel like I'm at a point where if I where if I refuse the job now, bad things will start happening to good people. You know what I mean?
Just ask him why he wants to go out of season.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. Do I have Remy's cell number?
Remy, have you given anyone your cell number?
I can't. No, I don't have. No, he doesn't. He has the casino number.
Oh boy. I'm gonna call. Gonna try to call Remy.
Are you in your office still?
Nope.
It goes through to voicemail.
Gonna leave a message like, "Hey, it's Francis. I'm wondering. Mardi Gras isn't for like 10 months. Why are you going to? Why were you saying you wanted to go to Mardi Gras, man? Get back to me when you can. Thanks. Bye." We text Sophia. He's not answering.
Of course he's not. What are you getting into?
About 12 hours in a car with this guy.
But you don't know where you're going.
Yeah. What else is new?
Just don't. What? Why? Just don't go, alright?
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have. I'm gonna. Ugh, I don't know. I'll think about it. It's not leaving until tomorrow. I'll have time.
What time tomorrow?
He said in the morning.
Okay. Thanks. And I hand the phone back to Rick.
Is everything alright?
Oh, Francis is just on another job. Since he can't seem to get a hold of Rowan lately, he just wants to let me know where he's going.
Alright. We're almost back, so you can have your phone soon. And it is true, you are pulling into the familiar territory of Mansfield once more. Jacques, you
Yeah,
doing anything
yes.
interesting?
Not particularly. I'm gonna check in with that guy, see if he has any more information.
Well, not enough time has passed, but I'm going to plot hammer something. You see John just kind of standing awkwardly outside the casino, going towards his car. Not John, Francis. You see Francis going towards his car.
Oh, okay.
Was about to say.
Yeah.
New character, guy!
So do I just happen to be like walking or driving or something? Let's say walking around town or something.
You could be driving into the parking lot, check in with Remy if you needed to, or something like that. Whatever is convenient for making interactions happen.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna be walking around. Let's just say, like, checking the word on the street. I don't know. And I see him, and so I walk up to him and go, "Oh, hey, Francis."
Oh, hi, Jacques, right?
That's correct. How you doing? And she extends her hand.
He's gonna shake her hand, and he's just looking a little distracted. He's like, I'm doing okay. I just got a really weird job offer.
Job offer? What kind of job offer?
The kind that involves driving somebody someplace for a holiday that isn't for 10 months.
I'm sorry, what?
gonna point in the general direction of the casino. The owner of the casino wants me to drive him to New Orleans for Mardi Gras tomorrow.
Remy wants you to drive him to New Orleans. Why in the world would he want that? I mean, that's a long trip. Why did you agree to?
I don't think I did, and then he was saying we leave tomorrow, and then he threw me at some tailors, and now I'm here.
You know, that sounds just about right. And you don't know why he's going there, or holiday? What do you mean holiday?
He said he wanted to go to Mardi Gras, and upon leaving the meeting, I talked to somebody, and they said Mardi Gras wasn't for a couple months.
I'm guessing you tried to get a hold of him, correct?
Uh huh. Take a wild guess how that turned out.
Oh goodness. All right. Sorry. How urgent is it that you get a hold of him?
I mean, in general, I like to have a general idea why I'm driving somewhere, but people usually don't give me the why. I just kind of do it, but I really don't like being lied to.
All right. Well, could you wait right here for a moment then?
I've got nowhere to be.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just need a few moments, and then I'll be right back. Okay.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay. So then she kind of like walks down the street a little bit and ducks into like basically like a little alley. Looks around quickly and takes out her phone and dials Remy because she does actually have his number for jobs and various.
You are the only one right now, so yep.
I'm in a meeting. Or trying to be.
So he does or doesn't pick up.
My phone's busy.
Okay, so she's just gonna hang up and she's gonna text him and be like, "Hey, I have a really important thing to discuss with you. Let me know as soon as you can talk." And then she puts her phone away and walks back over to Francis. Okay, so Francis, here's the thing. I tried to get a hold of Remy and he's not picking up. However, if you just want to give me your number, I can try to get a hold of you if he does contact me. That's probably the best that I can do. He's an old family friend of mine, so you know, I sometimes I can get a hold of him when others can't. That's all.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Thank you. And give her my.
Okay, sounds good. I will do the best that I can. I'm sorry that you get put in that situation. I'll see if I can figure out what's up. Remy's a strange person. You never really know with him, am I right?
I noticed that. Yeah, he's special.
That's for sure. Alright, well, I'll let you get going. I have a few things that I have to get done myself, but I'll keep in contact, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Alright, see you later. And she walks away and waits.
All right. So, Remy, I know you're saying you're in a meeting, but you also sent me what you're trying to do. That does not, though you're trying to do that, it doesn't kick immediately, so you are actually free at the moment.
Okay.
What are you doing as you're waiting for this meeting to get off the ground?
I'm reading a book. Enjoying the quietness.
Okay. Somewhere, well, actually, after a few minutes, Marcus taps on the door. So, you have a voicemail.
Yes.
It's from Jacques.
Uh. All right.
I'll let you know as soon as the meeting is ready.
I appreciate it. Do, 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 do. Ring, ring. Hello.
Hello, Remy. This is Jock.
Hey, what's up? You called or texted?
Hey, I was just wondering, if you could do me a favor.
Hmm.
So, a friend of mine that we both know as Francis, um, seems to be asking about the trip that you planned. I was wondering if you could give me at least a few hints on what's going on with it.
Work-related things. I need a outside friend in case things get a little weird.
An outside friend, are you trying to get some new contacts in New Orleans? Is that the problem?
No, I don't want to knock on any wood, but it's a possibility.
Okay, and you think that you're safest with Francis?
Well, I was gonna take that Rowan chick, but she's under lockdown or house arrest or Armageddon, whatever they call it these days. And yeah. Plus, he's done jobs for me in the past without question. I figured this wouldn't be any different.
Okay, well, that's more than fair. Why did you tell him it was Mardi Gras when it's 10 months away then?
What month is
In game, it is about mid-July. We're a couple weeks behind.
it? Shit. I thought Mardi Gras was next week. God.
Okay, well, would you like to come up? Would you like me to tell him some other event for you because he's been trying to get a hold of you, or would you rather get a hold of him yourself and explain?
Yeah, go ahead with that idea. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry for clarification, like Jacques telling Francis for you.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry. Number
Okay,
crunching.
well, I can do that, and I'll just let him know that I'll look up some festivals. If I can't find any, then I'll just say that you're meeting up with some friends that you haven't seen in a while, and you shouldn't argue about that.
I honestly thought it was Mardi Gras next week. Time flies when you're busy with new business. Send him my sincerest apology.
I will for sure do that. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day, Remy.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch. Bye.
You're the fool.
So then Jacques is going to call Francis.
You got Francis.
Hey, Francis. So I talked to Remy, and well, it seems that he's lost track of time, and he is actually just gonna go see some friends. He thought that maybe there was some uh, like Mardi Gras or something, or some kind of festival going on, and now he's not completely sure, but he still wants to go see some of his friends, and he hasn't seen them in a while, and he's from there, and he wants to take a vacation. You know how hard he can work and all.
Yeah, he seems to work a lot. All right. Well, that's. Uh, I'm a bit less confused now, so thank you.
Yes, of course, anytime. If you need anything, just let me know.
Will do.
All right, well, have a great day, Francis. See you later.
I'll see ya.
She hangs up the phone and goes back to walking around town.
Alright. So, I want to take a quick break here as we have been at this for about 2 hours. Take a quick break right now, just get up, stretch your legs, whatnot. I think of something I can throw at you guys. That sort of thing.
Mardi Gras.
I know, right? Mardi Gras. I really should have counted on Rowan not being here tonight.
Yes.
Hey, Jared, I actually have to go because I'm like
It's
I have to
getting
get ready
late.
for bed and stuff. Since I have to be I have to be up at 4.
That's fine.
Okay.
You have a
Well,
good night.
if you need, thank you. You too. If you need anything, just message me or
Yep.
you know.
Shoot me some downtime activities that you want to do.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I'll
Yep,
talk to
good
y'all
night.
later.
Actually, I'm going to say this on the voice, but there is a festival going on August 2nd, moving onwards, so basically this week in real time in New Orleans, that is honoring the Louis Armstrong.
I kind of figured there's always some kind of festival going on there. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I thought you were going to bed.
I am. I'm just saying.
Night.
Night.
So, yeah, that's the thing going on. How you guys doing tonight? Anyone got plans for this weekend or anything interesting going on?
I work tomorrow.
Same.
So I'm the only one that... Mira, what about you? Do you got anything going?
I don't work tomorrow. I've just worked 6 days in a row to get this far.
Woo, we're all tough,
Hooray!
aren't we? The problem is I really don't have much as far as plot goes for tonight. Which I feel bad about because I should have been doing more to give you guys stuff to do.
I know that feel.
But I mean, Remy wants to take one of our players out of state. So we might have to downtime that entire thing. And time jump basically to... not tonight, but 2 weeks from now on next game.
No, that wouldn't be downtime. You can make a whole event. Everyone could go.
Yeah, that's true. Sophia, would you go?
To New Orleans with Remy.
Not
We
necessarily
could
with
invite
Remy.
Sven. It could be a whole thing.
Okay, maybe.
And it's not necessarily with Remy, he just happens to be making a similar trip. Maybe you're wanting to also make sure that Francis is safe because he has had put out his neck for you a couple times now.
Hey,
Which-
I've been nothing but nice to Francis. He can be good.
I'm not saying he
Yeah,
can't be.
but 12 hours in a car with Pip Man is
Hey,
a daunting.
for all
daunting
you know, he could
prospect.
have minimum conversation with earbuds in.
Or just sleep. He could do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally.
Lucky bastard.
Or he could drive. And you sleep.
Does he drive?
I mean, I
Remy, when
tried
was
to
the
drive
last
up
time
to...
you touched a steering wheel?
Hey, I tried to drive up on them the next morning after the car bombing, but that didn't.
I'm actually starting to fall asleep myself. I need to wake up and pick up a rental truck tomorrow.
What time do you have to go in?
I need to go pick up the rental truck at 7, but I like to wake up at 5.
Okay, then in that case, we might actually just call it a session here because of the tired's.
Yeah, it's alright.
No big deal. It's another half session. We were down part of the party anyway, so.
Give you some more chance to come up with things.
Oh yeah, especially since
Yeah.
I have to do it in a place I've never been.
Nolans.
Welcome to SpongeBob Imagination.
Yeah, just a quick question. Which side's the west side of the river? Where's the west end side of the river?
Yes.
Well, if the sun's coming up, it's the other side.
No, the thing is, the Mississippi River makes a upside down U shape, more like the omega symbol. And the west side is northwest, northeast, north side of the river. Of Yeah, that's the west side of the river.
Ah, so it's the side that isn't the east side.
I'm gonna try and find that
Okay,
joke again,
Jared,
but kinda.
go watch Princess and the Frog. Takes place in New Orleans. There you go.
Most of it's in a swamp, though.
Hey, hey, hey! It's got Mama Odie.
It does
Yeah,
have Mama Odie, but it's also most of the movie is in a swamp outside New Orleans.
I mean, you can get a general idea of what it looks like in the 20 minutes in New Orleans.
also that was in the 1920s.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
Kinda is.
What, that movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
no, really, it is.
I mean, that's
What
just how New
when does
Orleans looks
Princess
every
and the
day.
Frog take place? Oh, Siri doesn't know when Princess and the Frog takes place.
Hold on. (1970s). New Orleans is jazz heavy, so it only makes sense
I
that.
know, but according to what I'm finding, it's
What?
1910.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Wikipedia article set in 1910s New Orleans. A girl named Tiana and her friend Charlotte LaBouffe. 14 years later, setting in in the 1920s time, Tiana has grown to a young chef who works as a waitress for 2 local diners.
Boom.
Nothing's changed.
I think a few things have changed in the last century.
No.
But is Mama Odie still there?
No.
Oh,
R.I.P. Mama Odie.
Actually, no, she is. Has
yay!
returned.
Oh yeah,
Yay!
she did return. I gotta go meet. I gotta go re-see Mama Odie.
But before anything else, let's cut the recording here because I'm actually still recording. So thank you for coming
Oh
to
right.
tonight's half session, and next time we'll come up with some reason why Rowan can also be at this shindig in New Orleans.